Hi, this is Highbridge Motorhomes Devon branch, but today we aren't at the Devon branch, we are at a very noisy NEC February 2026. So we're very excited for our biannual holiday up to these hallowed halls of the NEC just off the M42. And what I do is I come up here on the Monday and do some walk around videos of all the stands which we sell that we're going to be represented on most of them. And it's the first one I'm doing, and it is the Wildax stand. So the Wildax stand is on the entrance to Hall 5, which is like the camper van hall, next to the Ace stand, which I'm going to do next. I'm excited about that because this is going to be a new brand from Swift launched at the show, so you'll see that video soon if you haven't already seen it. But this is the Wildax stand. So Wildax, we're one of Britain's biggest Wildax dealers. We absolutely love them. We handpick them for our Devon branch, and they're a family firm out of Ellendon, Yorkshire, part of the massive Rapido group. So they're here as you walk into Hill 5, opposite Vantage and Hillside, and they do a range of van conversions. Now, they've got one of pretty much everything on the stand, so if you are coming up to the show, they're celebrating their 20th anniversary, which is amazing. I remember when they began. I was at a different dealership up in Lancashire, and we used to buy the part exchanges when Wildax used to sell direct when they first began. Always wanted to sell them, so when we opened Highbridge Devon, the opportunity was there, we jumped at the chance. And what have they got on the stand? So we've got the Equinox, which is their latest model. So this is a 6-metre transverse fixed bed, and it's Wildax's first full-size pop-top model. So it's 4-berth, 4-seat belt with a transverse fixed rear bed on a 6-metre Ford Transit. So we've got really smart exclusive upholstery to the Equinox. Front half dinette. Kitchen, which will beat any other van in its class. Excuse that, it's a little bit dark, so we haven't got the lights on in these yet, so it's still setup day. So you buy most fixed bed van conversions, you get your 2-burner hob and sink. Got the fly screen door, unlike the Bailey. It's got the black taps. It's got a microwave as well, and it's even got an oven. 12-volt fridge freezer. Wildax is standard and nearly gas free, so you've got 12-volt fridge freezer, diesel electric heating, lithium battery, solar panel, all as standard. Wet room bathroom with a freestanding basin and a transverse fixed fold-away rear bed across the back. Now, what makes Equinox different? You can have it with or without the pop-top roof. It's a beautiful pop-top roof, but if you don't want it, you don't have to have it. That saves £5,000. You can have it as a manual, you can have it as an auto, have it as a 4-wheel drive as well, which is a selectable part-time 4-wheel drive system, and that's still bringing it in well under the £100,000 mark. From 78.5 with the auto, the bigger engine, the 165, and the gas barbecue point, still only, whatever it says there, 80790. So you make that 4-wheel drive for under £90,000. So that's the Equinox, sticking Ford based. Got the Meteor over there, Equinox's sister van. So this is a 2-berth N lounge, 5.99 metres, longitudinal sofas at the back, full cupboards around. These ones a bit cheaper, there's no pop top, 71,995. Then you come into the mainstay of the Wildax range, the Fiat based models. So we've got the Aurora Leisure XL, which is N lounge, front single dinette. All the Fiat based ones you can have is in a 6 or a 6.3 metre van. So this is a 6.3. We can explain the differences with that. And with all of them, any Wildax, you can have the panoramic front skylight, the Skyview skylight option that this one has. That's a £2,500 option. Comes with that nice skylight surround, and that's the same skylight you'll see in the Rapido Dreamer van conversions. In fact, a lot of these have got the Skyview skylight option. Next one along is our second best seller, the Europa. So these from 73,500, 78.5, gets you the auto box, and again the Skyview skylight. In my opinion, probably less important the Skyview in a Europa, as it's an N lounge model. This has been our standout bestseller this year. either in 6 or 6.3. So we've got big end lounge, beautiful wraparound solid cabinet doors, standard wet room bathroom, full oven, and again lithium battery, solar panel, fly screen door. This one's automatic. That's that sky view skylight. So again, that you can have as a 6 or a 6.3 metre van. Altair is the range topper. This is an Altair RS, so it's on the MAN, one of the first production van conversions to be fully gas free as standard. So on the 6.8 metre MAN, for those who don't know, that is basically a Volkswagen Crafter. Twin swivel cab seats with a side sofa, 2 berth. But to the back, there's your 3.5 tonne as well. You can have it heavier if you want. We've got raised longitudinal singles, which also makes into a huge double bed. Got your big fridge freezer there, microwave that will run through the 3 kilowatt inverter, an induction hob again that's run through your 3 kilowatt inverter, diesel electric heating, and a big lithium battery setup as standard with aforementioned big inverter. These are skirting around, oh, this is the first one on the, of course, on the new one with the big, look at the size of that for a touchscreen, big 12-inch infotainment system. Starting price 102, so I had the auto box, that's auto box awning, 104. This has got to be automatic surely. Yeah, automatic. So 105 as an auto. Equinox 4x4. You can see it looks basically the same as the normal one. Doesn't have the big monster truck look of some of the 4-wheel drive offerings out there. It's a better look at the back of the Equinox there with the fold-away bed. Equal Pulsar, 5.4 metre medium wheelbase. Get your 4 seat belts, full toilet and shower, good sized fridge, corner washroom. Again, fully off-grid capable as standard. These are starting at 75.5. That's including the auto box on that one, and that's the 5.4 metre Pulsar. And let's see what else we have. Should be missing a Solaris XL, Wildax's perennial bestseller, the Solaris XL. Nothing else quite like it on the market. Looking in through the back doors there, we've got twin 6-foot 5-inch sofas, longitudinal side stacked single beds, bunks you can call them. 2 forward facing seats. So if any of you follow our videos, you'll note that we tend to order a different upholstery with our vans. This is the standard Wildax upholstery. These vans here at the NEC are Wildax's demonstrator units, which will go to all of the shows. This one's not got the Skyview skylights. You get storage over the cab. 2 seat belted forward facing big independent comfortable seats. This is the model that we did our 23.5 hour non-stop Land's End to John O'Groats via 8 different manufacturer charity run last November. So we had 4 adults, travelled in surprising comfort all the way there in a Solaris XL, and obviously I travelled all the way back in it and camped in it, so I've had a holiday in one of these myself. This makes a big double bed. That's the bed I was sleeping in, but I also had a night before we set off in the lower bunk, which was absolutely great, to be fair. 6'5", plenty big enough. Got a huge kitchen with oven, microwave, big fridge freezer, good size end shower room with walk-through access out the back, double wardrobes, loads of storage. So genuine 4-berth, 4 seat belt, 3.5 tonne van conversion. There's nothing else quite like it. And if you're happy to use those bunks yourself, you don't have to make up any beds there. So pricing starting 74, prices like this 76, 7. They've come down in price year on year. Finally, the Constellation, which I think was the first Wildax model, which is the big front lounger. Most of the Wildax models have been around for a long time, as they just improve them year on year or tweak them basically as necessary. Big front lounge, single beds. You can have it 6 or 6.3 metre. Twin swivelly cab seats. But yeah, our upholstery, we tend to do a grey blue fleck, but you can have what you want. Look at the size of that kitchen. That's got to be the biggest kitchen of any van conversion, correct me if I'm wrong. Really big double wardrobes in the XL. So if you have this as a 6 metre, you lose basically those, keep the other side, and you lose 1 cupboard's worth of space there. So you lose the one beyond the back oven basically, so you lose that bit, but you save 36 centimetres of length. So this is the van. We've got a demo on the forecourt with the Skyview skylight. I think this really benefits from having a Skyview skylight. It does the Con 3 XL. Just floods the front sitting area in light. So that is one of pretty much everything. They might not have a 6 or a 6.3 of each. Just missing the Aurora with the fixed bed, but they've got the Aurora Leisure with the end lounge there. One real change with the Wildaxes, I've got some new wood finishes coming out. So traditionally you've had a choice of the Oyster Urban, which is this one. I think it's that one. Let's have a little look in another one there. Right, so that's Oyster Urban there. So you got your wood grain woody finish, and then they did a grey ash, which is now defunct. So 2 new wood finishes being launched this week. So you've got this one, which is the replacement for the grey ash, and also, and I'd love to see this on a full-size van, this blue one here. So with all the Wildaxes you get the blue accents, you see there. So you got that. So that's the dark blue accent. So you can now have new grey wood with the light blue accents. I'd imagine you could also have it with the dark blue accents, or you could have the blue wood, which I think would be amazing. So there are your 2 new wood finishes, or you can still have the Oyster Urban, which you can see over there. And the one that's disappeared just due to a production problem in the company in Europe which made it is the grey ash. So that one's gone now, but you can still have your Oyster Urban, which is there, which I really like. Or there's the new replacement for the grey one, or someone needs to order one of the blue ones so we can see it, and you've now got a choice of 2 matte blue colours for that. So that's the Wildax stand at the NEC 2026. Other thing you can also spec up with is the new, that's the Oyster Urban, the new air fryer microwave rocket launching thing from Dometic. You might have seen this in some other videos. So this is a microwave, an oven and an air fryer. It's really expensive, so that can replace, if you wish, the microwave in the van as an upgrade option, but it is a really expensive upgrade option, about £500. So Kevin will be here for the week. Show starts tomorrow, or depending on where you see this, but starts on the 17th of February. So Kevin, our lovable Canadian lumberjack, will be on the stand. He loves it if you ask him about his time in Canada, where he won the competition for the 3rd best Bob Marley tribute act in Ottawa for 1984. So if you do see Kev on the stand, do ask him about his history as a Bob Marley tribute act. He's the big Canadian. He'll be representing Highbridge on the Wildax stand. I'll be on Adria. Matt, our esteemed director, will be next door to here on Ace. James has come out of show retirement and he's coming up. He's dusted off his dancing shoes and he's going to be on the Bailey stand. But this is the Wildax stand at the NEC February 2026. Thank you very much. Goodbye.